Before we dive in, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more informative content. Now, let's talk about fusion energy. Imagine the power of the sun harnessed to create a virtually endless supply of clean energy. That's the promise of fusion energy. In the heart of stars, light atomic nuclei, usually isotopes of hydrogen, melt together to form a heavier nucleus, releasing an enormous amount of energy in the process. This is nuclear fusion, the same process that powers our sun and all other stars in the universe. Now contrast this with fission, where heavy atomic nuclei split into smaller ones, which is the process we see in nuclear power plants and atomic bombs. Fusion and fission, two sides of the nuclear coin, yet vastly different. Now you might be wondering, how does fusion energy work? Let's explore that next. To achieve fusion, we need extreme conditions of temperature and pressure similar to those found in the core of stars. Now, recreating these conditions here on Earth is no small feat, but that's exactly what a fusion reactor does. Imagine a device that acts like a miniature sun, harnessing the same energy-producing process that fuels our solar system star. That's a fusion reactor for you. But how do we get from extreme conditions to actual fusion? Well, there are two primary approaches: magnetic confinement and inertial confinement. In the method of magnetic confinement, we're dealing with superheated plasma. This isn't your average gas. It's ionized, meaning it carries an electric charge. The plasma is confined and stabilized within a magnetic field. Picture, if you will, a donut-shaped chamber, known as a tokamak. Inside this tokamak, the plasma is heated to extreme temperatures. We're talking millions of degrees, and controlled using magnetic fields. On the other hand, inertial confinement fusion takes a different approach. This method involves rapidly compressing a small pellet of fusion fuel using high-energy lasers or ion beams. The extreme pressure and temperature achieved during this compression are enough to kickstart fusion. So what happens when fusion occurs? The isotopes of hydrogen, deuterium, and tritium combine to form a heavier nucleus, helium. This process releases an enormous amount of energy in the form of high-speed particles and intense heat. It's like a mini explosion, but instead of destruction, we get energy. Lots of it. This is fusion energy in a nutshell. It's complex, yes, but it's also incredibly fascinating. We're using the same principles that power the stars to potentially power our world. It's quite a feat, isn't it? So, we've understood how fusion works. But what are its benefits? Why are scientists around the world working so hard to make it a reality? Fusion energy has several advantages that make it a promising source of power. One of the most significant benefits is its reliance on clean and abundant fuel. Fusion uses isotopes of hydrogen, which are plentiful and do not produce long-lived radioactive waste, unlike traditional fission reactors. This leads us to the next advantage. Fusion energy is an inexhaustible source of power. Fusion reactions rely on isotopes like deuterium, which can be extracted from water, and lithium, which is abundant in the Earth's crust. This means that fusion fuel is practically limitless, providing us with a sustainable energy solution for generations to come. In addition to its abundance, fusion energy also packs a punch in terms of energy yield. Fusion reactions release a significant amount of energy, far surpassing the energy output of chemical reactions. This makes fusion energy highly efficient and a potential game-changer in our quest for sustainable power. Safety is another important advantage of fusion energy. In contrast to fission, which involves a chain reaction that can potentially lead to catastrophic nuclear meltdowns, fusion does not carry this risk. The reaction simply stops if the conditions are not maintained, adding a layer of safety that is vital in nuclear power generation. Moreover, fusion energy significantly reduces the output of radioactive waste. While it does produce some radioactive material, the volume is much less, and the radioactivity is less long-lived compared to fission waste. Another key benefit of fusion energy is its carbon neutrality. Unlike fossil fuel-based power generation, fusion does not emit greenhouse gases, contributing to a cleaner and healthier environment. Lastly, fusion energy can contribute to energy security. As a stable, sustainable, and abundant energy source, Fusion can significantly reduce our dependence on fossil fuels and other non-renewable energy sources. However, it's important to note that despite its immense potential, achieving practical fusion power is a complex task. The extreme conditions required for sustained fusion and the technical hurdles involved present significant challenges. But fear not, numerous international research projects and private companies are tirelessly working to make fusion energy a reality. As we continue to advance in our understanding and technology, fusion energy holds great promise for our future energy needs. To summarize, fusion energy is a type of nuclear energy produced when two light atomic nuclei combine, releasing a massive amount of energy. It promises a clean, abundant, and safe energy source, with potential to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and secure our energy future. While we still face challenges in harnessing this power, the science is sound and the pursuit is worthy. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more such informative videos. Thank you for watching.